welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here on a Wednesday evening.
Oh, shit.
Tonight, Sky is once again a little under the weather.
Whoa.
I'm going to try to bring the energy. Okay?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
But I want to welcome everyone back to a great show I think we have planned tonight. I'm your host, Lance, joined by my fellow host,
NZ Sky. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing? Welcome back. It's another time. If you're happy to be alive, here on a Wednesday night, Comeback City, World of Warcraft weekly show. Let's get some ones in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Dude. Get some ones in the chat. Let's get hype. Use that one emoji if you're a freaking whatever, the member, whatever. Yo, it's time to get hype, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone's having a good freaking week so far. Middle of the week. Let's get you through it with the Comeback City show. Lots to talk about today. We got a lot to go through. Most importantly, guys, we're a little under 2 weeks away from pre-patch. Now, I remember not too long ago, we were speaking, and we were like, oh my god, pre-patch is only 100 days away. Oh my god, it's 80 days away. Oh my god, it's 60. It is 13 days away. We are in the pre-patch, and from that point onward, it's officially smooth sailing. It is a joke. We got the class reworks, everything going. Everyone's prepping their mains. They're getting ready to go. The pre-patch event, you got the gear and stuff, all the changes, everything. And then it's the expansion release. So, really, really awesome. They even have a countdown over on Wowhead.
Oh! Now that's a way to start off a stream.
Staho
with the big prime.
Yo, if you guys want to show some love, throw some free primes. Shout out Too Much Tuna with the Steelers logo. That's funny. But over on Wowhead, it's 50 days away from the midnight early access release. A month and a half, officially.
Holy shit.
Literally a month and a half.
Wow.
That is very, very close. That's insane. Really quick, ladies and gentlemen, before we push into this thing, does everyone know what they're maining come midnight? I mean, we're a month and a half away. Does everyone have a good idea and grasp of what's going on?
Sky,
let's get into the roll calls really quick before he gets into that. Mega Man, what's going on? Scaldier, Gino, Staho, Rampist, the GOAT Tank is back. G Money for the Casual Dad. Mega, we got Too Much Tuna, Max, Hell's Rocker, Nomaganis, Shelly Deer, Dan Brown. Oh, Danny Boy, what's going on? Good looking. Mary, Paka, Travis, Tuna, Paka, Kiko, The Boy, It's Funny the Kid. What's going on? How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen, dude? Ret or Holy? Oh, that's crazy. No, you don't know. Torn between Prop Pally and Bear. Ben tanking. Oh, shit. Brought Warrior or Pally for sure. Oh, shit. Lance, talk to me. What are you thinking?
Sky, there might be a chance that I swap to healer.
Oh, what's this?
Wait, what are these?
A delicious sip from our custom cup. A little mug.
Dan, you're
interesting.
Dasher, you dog? You're going Prez?
Is it a preservation?
No, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm not. But I think I want to have a Holy Priest alt. I think I'm going to make my Priest Holy. And,
really?
Yeah, I might make that my
alt. A Draenei Holy Priest, maybe? Or Lightforge?
No, regular.
Oh, regular Draenei. You don't like Lightforge?
I do, but...
I mean, why not? Like, they're the just ascended.
Yeah, but like if I play Shadow just in case on the side.
Can't play Shadow Priests.
If
I put lean in my mug. BBC Voker.
That's crazy.
Yes, you can. Insane. But yeah, I feel pretty good. I feel like we're ready to get into it. We're going to have a short little weekly cooldown segment, some minor discussions, and then we're going to get into the meat of the show, which is a forum freakout, hot take debate, as well as the memory lane. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into the weekly cooldown.
Alright, it's time for the weekly cooldown, your full recap of everything that went down in World of Warcraft this week, from blue posts and patch notes to class changes, leaks, and more. We're breaking it all down for you right now, whether you missed a day or the whole week. Click that Hearthstone and get ready, because this is your reset.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's not waste any time here. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. Sorry about that. just came back to the game and have been binging the videos. Keep up the great content. Travis, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate the love. Let's get into it. Actually, Travis, this might be good for you. Updated class survival guides. They did crazy little, I guess, article, as you would call it. It's on Wowhead. Pretty much breaking down all the biggest changes and, updates for every single class. Especially what's added, what was taken away, as well as some minor changes to spells that are still in the game, and then basic sort of gameplay update breakdowns and stuff. This is very, very critical information to know about. So if you guys are on the fence at all about some specs or classes that you're interested in playing, this is definitely the move. Definitely go check this out. I'm obviously not going to go through this right now. This was just something I wanted to briefly bring up to you guys in case you needed some help. Speaking of need some help, Lance, are you a chip guy? You like chips?
Yeah, I like some chips.
How about that chip? Little Pringles World of Warcraft collab. How about that chip? Ladies and gentlemen, do you like chips? And now, here's the real question. Is it worth it getting this can of Pringles with the World of Warcraft collab? They also have a Fallout, Outer Worlds, and CFD collab as well.
Sky, did the Mountain Dew
Officially, no.
World of Warcraft thing, did that come out at the beginning of War Within?
What do you mean? The Midnight Baja, the purple?
Yeah, the one
No, that was like... Bro, what are you talking about? That was like 6 months ago.
Oh, yeah, because that feels like it was just happened.
Yeah. No, that just happened. But they didn't even, like, officially put on the thing. It was Midnight World of Warcraft. They just, ironically, right when Midnight was announced, they had a Midnight Baja Blast that was purple, like void purple.
No, I'm talking about the one with the Xalatath cans that we got.
Oh, the ones up there. Yeah, that was the beginning of Midnight.
The beginning of War Within.
Yeah, that was... Yeah, but that wasn't the actual Midnight flavor
just happened,
recently.
though?
Not really, to be honest.
Like, we just got...
Anyways, I thought they were in Europe. Yes, these aren't actually based in the US. It says UK, EU. So technically, unless you ship them out, it's going to be a little bit tough. Amazonia, what's going on, baby? How we doing? Just going through the show. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, it is a pretty big L, I'm not going to lie. Also, they do give you some exclusive rewards. Ooh, that's a cool little... I like that little design there. They did that well. I like that well. They give you, what is it, like a little transmog? Upon registering your account, code will be redeemed for the prize. There appear to be some amount of location checking to prevent users outside of the UK and EU from even receiving it? What? Wait, I can't even get it if I paid extra to get it shipped to me?
That's crazy.
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
I'm not trying to curse, but that's insanity. Is that normal? I've never heard of that before. I've definitely heard of, like, you buy the things and then you sell the code online. Like, I know about that sort of thing. But,
well, I know sometimes Asian markets have exclusive things.
Exclusives, but, like...
For EU, that we can't even buy it?
I feel like NA's been getting shafted lately.
That's weird. Yeah, I don't understand why we couldn't have
Ragnar, what's going on? Good looking. How we doing? Almost bad at those Titanforge servers. Yeah, right? Dude, that's so fucked.
Crimson bow tie. I want a bow tie.
Crimson bow ties. Anyone know what this thing looks like?
I don't know.
Okay, so makes it pretty easy to defeat, and there's no stopping users from registering as many emails as they want, making it very easy to acquire several codes to share with your friends in other regions. These codes can then be redeemed on Battle.net by anyone without any region checking. So you can't get the code if you're through NA. There appears to be some amount of location checking to prevent users outside from receiving a code. So you can't... Okay, so you have to smuggle these codes through somebody
From
that
the
you
UK.
know because they won't allow... That's ridiculous. What a
We're gonna
scam.
have to find some of our
Uzi.
friends from across the pond, eh? Friends from across the pond,
I just gotta hit up my boy Kuzi, bro. That's crazy. 4 total awards. Wow, Crimson bow tie. I wonder what it looks like.
Who cares?
How interesting. In the UK, yeah, I guess.
This guy got a Dave's Hot Chicken Fallout box today.
What?
They had a Fallout, like the show,
Yeah.
or the game.
Okay.
They have like a Fallout meal at Dave's Hot Chicken.
You got it?
Yeah.
How was it?
I mean, it's the same exact thing, but it comes with a little Fallout box and a syringe.
What the fuck is going on? Sword FC, how we doing? We're having a wonderful night now that you arrived. How we doing? Good looking. Welcome to the show. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, really quick, if you're hyped to be here on a Wednesday night Comeback City episode, a weekly World of Warcraft podcast by the Comeback Kids, let's get some ones in the chat. Boom. Doing 69 for the follow. Thank you so much. Appreciate the love, man. Thank you. Ones in the chat, guys. Ones in the chat. Show some love. Let's get into it. Let's continue on to the next thing. Now, lastly, for the weekly cooldown, really quick, guys.
This is the last thing?
Yeah, there's no news.
Quick weekly
Hasn't been
cooldown.
news for 2.5 weeks, buddy.
All right.
Anyways, Comp Stomp is officially returning. By the way, this is
nice.
really big because, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what Comp Stomp is, it's pretty much the easiest way possible to get a full set of honor gear in the entire game, and it's very chill, it's very relaxed.
Some people would say it's also the easiest way to farm up marks of honor.
Yeah, actually, you can.
Or a transmog.
Yeah, marks of honor. Yeah, so you can get marks of honor for this technically. So the idea is that you queue up against AI teammates in, what is it, Arathi Basin?
Yeah.
And then you go in there, you win in like 5 minutes, and you rinse and repeat. It's a way to just warm up, test builds, do goofy stuff, farm honor, and move on to the next thing. Obviously, you know, you can only get so far with honor gear, but free honor gear is free honor gear.
You can also, what if you get honor gear all the way up max? Like if you max upgraded it, what is that?
No, like the gear score? I
What
believe honor gear is explorer gear.
Oh.
Yeah.
Even if you got it maxed?
Well, it's just explorer.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure it's like
Can't even be freaking champion.
Aragon, what's going on? Good looking. How we doing?
Oof.
How we doing? You can check the full list of obtainable items, and then there's also some decorations as well. So, definitely some good stuff. Arathi Basin Training Grounds. Wait, so Comp Stomp Future and Midnight. As an event, it will not exist anymore in Midnight, becoming instead a new permanent feature called Training Grounds.
Yep.
You will access the Training Grounds from the PvP queue menu.
You know, that leads to my question. Are you going to be able to, in these training grounds, grind marks?
Honor? Oh, marks. I don't know. I highly doubt that. Marks is probably not, but honor, I would assume, yeah, right? At least some.
They better, because how else do they want people to, like, let me at least grab if I'm coming halfway through the season.
amp up the difficulty then.
Yeah, but sure. But let me get at least a full set of honor gear so I can start, right?
Yeah. No, I definitely agree, because retail WoW has this problem where, like, you can't even think about PvP.
Have you queued into something recently?
No.
I went and queued in on my Havoc on the Brawl last week. Dude, I was just getting one-shotted by...
No.
If someone sneezed on me, I was done. I went in vengeance
Absolutely
just so I didn't get one-shotted.
Yeah, no. Definitely not. So retail WoW has that problem. So hopefully that gets a little bit better. I don't like Comp Stomp. I mean, it is what it is.
Do I like it? No. Is it a fun time? No. Do I like free honor and easy marks? Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not going to complain about that.
But it should be harder, you're right.
It is something. Now, before we move on really quick, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to talk briefly a couple little fun short snippet segments that I wanted to dive into that we can discuss. Nothing too crazy right off the bat. We're going to fire you guys off with a couple questions here. So I hope you guys are ready to respond. Can I get a response check from the chat right quick? Let's get some huges in the chat. If you guys are ready for a quick little back and forth conversation between your little co-hosts, whatever, and our fellow awesome attendance people out in the world from across the pond, wherever you guys are coming from.
If anyone's from UK or EU, let us know so we can get those Pringles codes. Thank you so much. I need the bow tie.
That's crazy. 1 second. Let me see if I can find some decent.
For the love of all, I'm from... Well, you're from England, huh?
England.
You have access to Pringles.
Okay, real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Let me ask you guys this question really quick. Okay? This is a pretty easy layup, but I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Lance, what's the better version of World of Warcraft? Is it Classic WoW or the Burning Crusade?
Are you asking my opinion?
Yeah, I am. And also, this goes for you, chat. What's the better version of World of Warcraft? Classic or the Burning Crusade, and why?
By the way, you asked this last show.
I know. No, that was 2 shows ago.
Well, whatever. Either way, I'm a TBC guy.
Really?
You know that.
Hey, why, man?
Because it's just the original Classic Plus.
The original Classic Plus.
It's the original Classic. Oh, look, Hell's Rocker even says it too. It's just Classic more. Better dungeons, better raids.
Burning Crusade, better than Classic, and it has my heart more. TBC, no doubt. Damn.
Also, you still get the leveling of vanilla. Like, you still get all those vanilla zones to level through, just faster. Classes are a little bit stronger. The itemizations in the dungeons while you're leveling is better, so your character feels stronger.
I think what I personally like the most is that classes that weren't really great previously, they actually came online. Like, for example, Prop Paladin was a superhero. Balance Shrew was pretty good. Elemental Shaman, of course, you bring them for the buffs and stuff. And then you also have Arcane Mage, which Phase 1 dominated. So, like, there's a lot of things when it comes to balance. But, yeah, I mean, I gotta say, it is like the original version of Classic Plus. And if I was on a desert island today, I think I would pick the Burning Crusade to play over just Classic in its entirety.
Well, yeah, because you still have all that Classic content there.
Oh, the reputation grinds. Yeah, true.
That's true, too.
Paka,
That's
you're
true.
right. Reputation grinds were so much fun, and then you had to go get the keys for the heroic dungeons. That was really cool. And then each
badges, I thought badges are cool.
Oh yeah, the badges from
Doing
the
your
heroic
daily,
dungeons.
doing
yeah.
your daily heroic for the double extra badge.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. I'm not even gonna lie. Classic because of the nostalgia. The first journey into MMOs. Yeah, true. By the way, Sword FC, we're gonna be talking about something like that a little bit later when it comes to our hot take debate. But you're absolutely right. Yeah, I will say there is nothing like the experience of like journeying through Classic World of Warcraft for the first time. There's absolutely nothing like it. There's a reason why it's known as the best MMORPG experience ever. But, you know, after you experience it, you know, the magic slowly dwindles away. And I think at the end of the day, for me personally, if I had to pick one to play right now today, it would be the Burning Crusade for sure. I've done Classic 10 times already, you know?
Well, I think you definitely, if you take into account now the amount of times we've kind of gone back and done the vanilla thing, it's yeah, it's got to be, you know, that takes into effect of your answer, right? I would say now vanilla's been done to death a little bit.
Yeah.
I think we at least, like, you got to let it go on cooldown. Right? Like, let's let vanilla go on cooldown. Let's go into TBC.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, I think...
Ooh, I miss Class Quest. Yeah, Class Quests were something that was just so iconic, man. Like, for example, like Paladin level 20, getting Varigan's Fist, or, you know, getting the, obviously, the Whirlwind Axe, obviously, but even some other armor quests that were crazy for Warrior. Benediction, that really... you know, insane, ginormous quest line, and a very difficult final quest that I believe it was like you had to do it alone or it wouldn't complete or something, or was that the case?
Yeah, well,
or was
if,
there
you
a way
tried,
to
if
cheese
someone
it?
tried to help you, there would just be, like, I forgot what it was. Doing, like...
The Demon Quest for Locks, yeah. I mean, it was very, very cool, very thematic, and just a memorable experience. So, moving on next, though, I have another question for you, Lance. Do you think in retail, they should take more time into expanding and making more tanks and healers? Maybe like Arcane Mage, like they did with Sod, or a tank Shaman, you know, a tank Warlock spec where you go into Metamorphosis and stuff, kind of like we saw in Season of Discovery, because, you know, I feel like it's so hard for people to play tanks and healers nowadays.
I think that it would be great to give people more options when it comes to these lesser played roles, right? Like healing and tanking, especially if you start adding in, for instance, there's a lot of mage players that if they did add, for instance, like a Sod mage healer to the game, maybe they just give it a shot.
Yeah.
Maybe they're only a mage player, or a shaman, like they only play shaman, but they add tank shaman. Maybe I'll try it. Maybe they fall in love with it, right? I think it's hard to not just make it a gimmick, but You try it out, it might work.
I mean, you have to think of it like this. The last tank they added was back in Legion. And that was, what, 9, 10 years ago?
We're going on... 2016 was Legion, right?
Yeah. So
Yes, we're going on
this
10
is going to be
years.
the 10th year, which is insane to think about. Like, we need more tank classes in this game for people to be able to play them and get people in the rotations and queues. It feels like always you're looking for a tank or a healer 24/7, especially tank, I would say. So, I mean, am I crazy here? Do you guys think they should add more specs in the World of Warcraft for obviously lesser represented like role types like tanks and healers? And what would they be?
It's one reason why I thought if they would have done that Spellbreaker class that people are talking about, it could have been a cool tank, right? Like an Arcane tank in heavy armor. You have like a DPS battle mage spec, but... Oh, Bard, yeah. Bard... Because you can make a Bard healer spec, you can make a Bard support spec, and then a Bard DPS spec, but... I think we need more tanks.
They should make tanks more desirable so people play them more. Yeah, they need to make tanks, like, stronger. Instead of just, like, a sponge that just absorbs hits. They need to deal at least, like, maybe 15-20% DPS lower than a DPS. Not, like, half. Like, you know, it doesn't feel fun.
I'll tell you what, on the beta, those tanks seem to be freaking...
Yeah, I will say that felt pretty good. But those are the only... It's only Prop Pally and Vengeance right now.
Yeah, you just gotta bring them up, though.
Do you want the game to be like ESO, where everybody can tank, DPS, or heal?
Not everybody.
No, there definitely needs to be... What's the word? Like, class...
Identity.
Yeah, identity. But there... Like, man... It feels like there's just... infinitely more DPS.
Well, I'll tell you what,
than
I'd
anybody.
rather tank a raid than tank a Mythic Plus.
Yeah.
Because I'm not trying to sit here and study a fucking route
I mean...
or have all that on me.
I personally like tanking Mythic Plus better than a raid. I think raid tanking is, oh my god. There's not much more boring stuff than that. It is so boring. It's literally just taunt swap, like, the game, which is crazy. Blade Master tank and DPS cloth katana. That's crazy fire.
That'd be cool.
Shaman tank would be very cool. Yeah, I think Shaman tank, in my opinion, is a no-brainer.
It seems like an easy one
yeah, like
to figure out.
No-brainers is like, I think Shaman tank, maybe a Warlock have a tank. I still thought Mage Healer wasn't super far-fetched. I really didn't think it was that crazy.
That and Evoker are just a little bit...
Yeah, I guess...
a little too close now.
In terms of theme. Yeah.
And then gameplay-wise, Disc Priest and that Mage.
Yeah, but Holy Paladin is very close. Like, if you go the Venging Crusade build, like, you're just melee cleaving to heal with Judgment, Crusader Strike, Holy Shocks. Same as Fist Weaving. You know what I mean? I don't know. Shaman Tank was an initial thing.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Did anyone actually try it back in 2004?
Yeah, I think they did. It wasn't very fleshed out. I mean, it's the same thing it's like a less baked version than Prot Pally was back then, right?
Priest tanks, yeah, you should give them a sword and shield and heavy armor. That would be sick.
What?
A priest tank with a sword and shield and heavy armor.
Well, I think the idea with Disc Priest was also eventually, or was supposed to kind of be a little bit of like melee tank.
Was it really?
That's why they had freaking Inner Fire.
I was just memeing because it sounds like Prop Alley.
I mean, yeah.
WoW's official Instagram made a post promoting Midnight with a caption titled POV, you're finally living the millennial dream of owning a home. That's crazy.
I mean, it's true.
So essentially you're talking about Season of Discovery?
Yeah.
In a way, some classes, yeah.
You know, I'd be interested. I'm sure Blizzard has the back-end stats. How many people played those tanks of Rogue, Shaman, Warlock, and then like the Mage Healer?
I'm sure a lot of people did, dude. It was so much easier to find a tank in that game. I don't know why. It was just fun to tank also inside, but I don't know. Anyways, moving on now to the last sort of discussion topic I want to ask you, Guy, and you too, Lance. What's the coolest race class combinations in World of Warcraft?
Orc Warrior. Human Paladin.
Human Paladin.
I mean, there's like it's so iconic to World of Warcraft, right?
Okay.
Dwarf Hunter is pretty cool.
Dwarf Hunter is a really good one. I remember seeing that Dwarf Hunter in the World of Warcraft Classic trailer for the first time and being like, yeah, I want to be that guy.
A lot of people thought that. Yeah.
I remember taming that white bear for the quest in Dun Moreau. I remember taming him and going to Westfall, and then I stopped playing him at around level 13, and I gave up.
Well, that's fair.
Oh, that was cool. Worgen Warrior. Oh, that's crazy. Undead Rogue. Yeah, that's a classic.
Undead Rogue. Yep, that's
Classic.
definitely
Little
up there.
combination right there. Gnome Mage. Yeah, that's fire too. I do love Gnome Mage, even though I can't seem to take myself seriously if I'm a gnome. I always respect gnome players. I'm gonna be honest.
I enjoyed playing a gnome priest for a while. Actually, in Legion, my priest was a gnome, like all of Legion. That was pretty sick.
I'm gonna charge him my fireball. True. My friend's first character was a dwarf hunter. Ooh. Love how female gnome mage says they're all out of mana. Always gonna play female with pink pigtails or you're doing wrong. That's true. Anything Drakthir for me? Oh god, Scaldir. He's addicted.
He is a Drakthir stan.
He is addicted
Drakthir
to
should have
Drakthir,
paladins,
bro.
man.
I thought they should have too. I thought they should have had shaman too.
They'd be sick paladins and shamans.
They would have
Yeah.
been sick paladins. That would have been nuts. Don't worry about Jimmy. He's chilling in Guild Wars. Oh, Jesus. Criminally. Okay, let me see.
Undead
here.
Warlock from me, that's fair.
Man, I can't see the sides. Why does it do that? So weird. Hold on one second.
You're working on your shaman house in your draconic, or your shaman room in your draconic house. That's pretty dope. Orc shaman, you're right, Kiko. Definitely orc shaman.
Yo, Orc Shaman is absolute just Chad, in my opinion. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's not waste any more time, man. Let's get into the forum freakout.
Alright, it's time for the Forum Freakout, where we pull the wildest, saltiest, and most unhinged takes from the WoW community. From rage posts to Reddit meltdowns, nothing here is safe from the freakout. Let's get into it.
Okay, why is this not loading? Oh. Crazy. Oh! Yo, that's a crazy one to open up with. Hello?
You like that?
Boom! Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the forum freakout, baby, where we dive into your forum post, break them down, discuss them with the chat. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. Is World of Warcraft really dead?
What?
Is it dead? Guys, let me ask you the question. I want
Yes,
you to
end of
answer
story.
right now. Answer right now in the comments, the streams, the YouTube, TikTok, wherever. Is World of Warcraft really dead? Is it done? It's gone? People like to claim that WoW is dead and the game world is empty. However, I'm finishing up Ashka Head side quests and I see people all over the place. I think people are just doomsayers. WoW is not dead. I mean, listen. I mean, you're gonna run into people, like, obviously, but is World of Warcraft dead? Gentle Kraken says yes. It's time to turn the page.
Guys, it's time we unsub.
Drain Eye Paladin, by the way, you're so right. Damn, I wish I had that earlier. Since we're here, I'm just asking what's better, PvP Undead Mage or Undead Shadow Priest? Mage.
I mean,
goated.
it depends on whatever you're better with at PvP.
The amount of times I've heard that phrase over 20 years is unbelievable to me. Yeah, I mean, the amount of times I'm told by people who don't even play WoW, World of Warcraft is dead,
Yeah,
is
it's
just,
insane.
it's mind-numbing. I'm not trying to sound like a giant shill. Like, obviously, I'm in favor of wanting this game to succeed. Like, of course I am. But I think there's a reason for the last 20 years, like, it's been either number 1 or number 2 in terms of total player base in the MMO market. I mean, that's got to count for something, right?
I would say right now has to be the slowest the game has probably been in all of the War Within. And it still feels pretty alive.
Absolutely. Yo, 32,000 posts from this guy, by the way. Holy fuck.
He lives on the forums, bro.
Dude. I feel like I have to make this video once a week. 32,000 posts.
Yo.
That means if he posts 31 times a day, 32 times a day, it would take him 10 years to reach that number. This guy is fried.
I'm surprised he had time to finish the Traveler's Log to get that transmog, bro.
Yo, this guy is absolutely out of control. Holy shit. Think last numbers were around 9 million.
That's what I heard, but I think that's also not counting Asia.
I don't know about that. 9 million is crazy if you say without Asia. I don't know about that. World of Warcraft, okay. It died back in 2018. What are you experiencing now is just a simulation. All right, buddy. Cross-realm play, consolidating, and merge servers. Yeah, it's really hard to judge something based off cross-realm and merge realms. That's not... Okay. It's amazing, truly amazing, how many AI chatbots they can fill my server with for my one solitary $15 a month sub fee. No, wait, those are real players. Never mind. Oh, shit. Freaking noobs. I'm in a group with a bunch of bots. But Timmy, you're bottom DPS. Yo, have you guys ever had someone in your group talking nothing but shit, but they're the worst person in the party? Let me get ones in chat if that's ever happened to you. Like, they're blaming people, they're blaming this, they're the tank, the healer, they're bottom damage, and they're dying all the time. I swear to God, that happens to me once a week. Jesus Christ.
So, by the way, guys, when you see posts, anytime they chat in a post, that counts as a post for them. So it's not like he made 30,000 posts. That's just how many he's responded to.
How many he's chatted to, yeah. People have been claiming WoW dying since day one. Yeah, Lance, tell me about people saying WoW is a joke when it first launched.
I mean, there's definitely forum posts. You could go on the Wayback Machine and go to forum posts from 2004, and people are saying the game is dying.
That's insanity. Is that
As
true?
it was literally going up every single day in population.
We have to find that. If anyone could find me a link to that or any of those at all,
go on the Wayback Machine and go to the old WoW forums. You'll find them.
That's crazy. Do you not see all the servers listed as full and high? This means the game's doing amazing. Every Tuesday, the realms go up at whatever time. Those realms are instantly marked full again. Yeah, I mean, bro, there's so many realms, bro. There's hundreds of realms, and they're all slammed at full. Like, it's insane, man, honestly. Everyone who tries to tell me WoW is dead either doesn't play WoW, doesn't play MMOs at all, or is trying to get me to play a different MMO. I think the game's... Listen, if you're actively playing WoW, I mean, yeah, you could talk your shit about the game. Everyone's got things that they, that they want to nag about and freak out about, but everyone who's actually playing it knows World of Warcraft is not dying. Like, I don't know what we're talking about.
There's also the fact that retail is the best it's been since Legion right now.
Shoo, you're probably right.
I mean, just go through the expansion since Legion. Is War Within better than BFA? Yes. Is it better than Shadowlands? Yes. Is it better than Dragonflight? Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's crazy. WoW is the lighthouse in the storm that is the dying MMO genre. True. By the way, you're so right, sadly. That breaks my heart that MMOs are dying, though. Just too much money to make them. Am I crazy for liking this game? Oh boy, I'm old as dirt and dumb. Am I a fool for liking this game and writing in these forums? I feel like a fool, and I am. There are smarter people than I am that play, and many of them do not do this in the TOS style. You want... No, Judah! I know this guy. Every once in a while, we come across Judah, bro.
17 Gnome Warlock, baby.
Level 17 Gnome Warlock in WoW Classic with the one spirit, one stamina robe from Westfall.
There you go.
Fucking legend. And he's got the mutton chops.
That's actually the gunsling.
Oh, is it? Insane. You and a million other people, we're all fools and proud of it. Oh boy. WoW isn't a bad game. Yeah, I don't know why people make it such like a big deal to try to shit on WoW and like get some big like unified, yeah, It's awful. Everything about this game sucks. Like, do you remember when they released the Midnight trailer? Like, oh my god. The backlash World of Warcraft was getting for a trailer release on the new expansion.
Yikes. But I will say, the way that they handled that, the announcement at Gamescom was horrible.
Yes, it was the worst shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It was absolutely disgusting.
That was awful.
But tell me about that time with the trailer and everything. What was going through your head with all these people?
I just remember watching the trailer and liking it, and then hearing people say it's bad, and I'm like, why?
Yeah.
I don't understand. And then they're talking about how, I don't know, the girl was
like a man.
Too masculine.
I don't know, man. It is
and
what
I mean,
it is. I just feel like
I guess.
I just feel like we're in a time period right now where it's cooler to say a bunch of negative shit about something than just casually talk or just casually enjoy something. WoW is obsolete because its core design still relies on an outdated mechanic, endless grinding, rigid class rolls, and time-gated progression that no longer match modern players' expectations. Yeah, here's the thing. No one wants to spend time playing MMOs. People just want instant gratification nowadays. And by the way, developers don't want to spend time on long progression and all that nonsense anymore. They want instant gratification as well, but not with fun and time, but with money. They want instant gratification.
Also, I will say, I think Blizzard has made... I think they're going so far in the direction of trying to stop the endless grinding and time... Well, time gating... I mean... In the sense of what? You know, I don't know. But I feel like they're trying to make the game as casual and as respectful of time as they've ever done. I don't know.
I think so too. Flexibility, accessibility, and respect for their time. Yeah, like I was saying, game developers, they're only worried about the least amount of work and effort for the most amount of bang for your buck. Back then, with the MMO age of the golden era of MMOs, people thought that was the big thing. It obviously was. That's why MMOs were coming out 4, 5, 6 of them every single year. Now you're lucky if you get one good one every year that at least catches your eye for a second. You're lucky. So the new thing now is what? Like quick little fucking battle royale live service games like Arc Raiders or like Fortnite or Apex Legends or, you know, whatever Disney shit they want to come out with nowadays. Like, because it's the least amount of development time. Like one map, just rinse and repeat,
like
microtransactions.
Business 101. Why spend, 5 to 10 years making an MMO
Hell no.
on a chance that you
I would never
compete?
I would never.
The track record for these games is pretty bad outside of World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy and maybe Elder Scrolls Online.
I mean, bro, Lance, even ask yourself this question. If Amazon, like with the ginormous amount of backing and money and funding, they can't even come close to doing it. New World died in 6 months. Dead. Hundreds of millions of dollars dead.
Mega true. Guild Wars 2, you're right. Guild Wars 2 as well. But for the most part, I mean, how many games have come and gone and failed and shut down? And from big developers, just like Sky said, like New World is dead. I mean, SWTOR's on life support.
Hold on, wait. Before you get into that, and I know it hurts, and we'll talk about that in a second. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you guys this question. What's your favorite MMORPG that is not World of Warcraft, and why? It could be any MMO of all time. Any of them. If it wasn't SWTOR as well. For you, Lance, what is it?
City of Heroes.
City of Heroes. What's that? What is City of Heroes?
Well, it's only a game that came out 6 months before World of Warcraft.
Damn, what was it? Tell me.
You don't know City of Heroes?
Holy shit, speak, man.
City, you make your superhero, build the character, pick your power, and then play as a superhero.
Damn. What was like your favorite features in that game?
Making my superhero.
Like the costume?
Creating. That was the best part. Endlessly. Create a character, go back, do it again.
Yeah. That was
Go
fire.
back, do it again.
Star Wars Galaxies. Oh! Wow, a lot of people are going to say Star Wars Galaxies, by the way. I have a feeling. Lord of the Rings Online. By the way, that's a W MMO. Star Wars The Old Republic, W. Any WildStar fans out there? EverQuest?
WildStar's not old enough.
Guild Wars 2, Final Fantasy. Anybody? Anyone a fan of those types of MMOs? Warhammer Online. See, now
Age
we're
Reckoning
getting
was
into
good.
it.
Age Reckoning was good.
Warhammer Online, that was a W. Elder Scrolls. You know, I can never get into ESO. I never liked the combat. I tried so many times, man.
I would get out of the tutorial and instantly just shut the game off and then not go back to it.
I think for me, honestly, I really miss WildStar, man. I was too young to give it a real go and appreciate the game for what it is. And I was too hard stuck on World of Warcraft, and I was like, no, I'm not going to play an MMO. I was like, no, I'm not going to play a different MMO. I just want to play World of Warcraft. I wish I can take a few months to just enjoy WildStar, top to bottom, and give it a real college try. I never had the chance.
WildStar was a good one.
City of Heroes was dope, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, City Heroes, and
Ion.
it's Ion. I never played Ion.
Never played Ion, yeah. Rift. Yeah, Lance tried so hard to get me into Rift,
Bro, Rift?
You tried so hard, bro.
Yeah, because it was like, I remember when everyone was going, leaving WoW for it, and they were trying to hype it up, but then every time I tried playing it, it was just a shit version of WoW. It was an unpolished shit version of WoW. Every time I play, I'm like, I'm literally playing a game that wants to be WoW so hard. And don't get me wrong, it had some cool ideas and it had some cool like class building stuff, but the gameplay was like just bad WoW.
That's crazy, bro. Tabula Rasa. What is that? Tabula? I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. We're not Nazaroth anymore. I remember those Rift ads. That's diabolical, bro. That is crazy. Oddly, Guild Wars 2 seems to be having a resurgence. Yeah, it is right now, definitely.
Well, they've been paying a lot of creators to go and play the game because that new expansion came out.
I don't
tell you that much. They've been paying a lot of people to go and play.
You got the bread. City Heroes was fun, but it took forever to make a character, and I hate that type of customization. I'm going to be honest. I was addicted to City Heroes character creator. You picked how your character got their power. You could be a hero or a villain. You can have a biography. You make your own story, and then you pick your powers. And there's such a wide variety of gameplay styles. So ahead of its time. Really, really good video game, man. Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, we could talk about that for hours. Man, MMO talk is just so much fun. We should have a segment just called MMO Talk. Just talk about any other MMO out there. PlanetSide. I never played that. Honestly, guys, have you guys ever wished there was like a really good like zombie MMO? Like you have your character and he could be good at specific things, like, maybe melee or like pistols or rifles or shotguns or snipers, and then maybe he's a good scavenger or maybe he's a good medic. Has anyone ever craved that sort of thing? Or but like not DayZ, but like a real MMORPG where you go out, explore sort of thing. I don't know. I always thought that would have been pretty cool. I guess not though.
It's just hard to pull off. It's like, how do you do it?
I don't know. I really don't. I'm spitballing, bro. I'm just an idiot consumer. Like, I don't know.
The people like, and the way Dead Frontier did it was like pretty good. But it's so hard.
Limited enemy wise, yeah. Then you'd have to get into like enhanced zombies and stuff. Yeah, I guess.
And then it becomes kind of crazy.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. I'm just an idiot.
Either that or I think a zombie games could be good as like ARPGs.
We're all waiting for the next MMORPG to come along and get us all unaddicted to WoW and addicted to the new better. But sadly, we just have WoW. Well, not that we don't love WoW.
Well, here's the thing about that, and I've thought about that a lot. And it's like, now that I'm starting to get older, it's like, do I even want to get addicted to a new game or to a different game? Do I really want to?
I mean, why not? I feel like the first time experience of like falling in love with the game, it's 1 in a million. Like, I remember going through New World when it was first launch. I was having some of the best time in my entire life.
You love New World. It never really stuck with me.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, though. Like, I experienced that, and it was something I'll never forget. Like, and once again, another example, I remember going through Star Wars The Old Republic the first couple times when I was younger, and it being such an incredible, like, life-changing experience for me. Like, I have an entire story dedicated to my character,
Well,
and everything changes.
So-
Big, like, it was incredible.
I think if there's going to be a game that comes out, it's going to have to be from an IP I give a shit already. So like Lord of the Rings has a chance if they come out with an MMO.
What about League of Legends?
Riot has a chance to do it if they do it in Runeterra, has a shot, just because I somewhat like give a shit about that lore already.
Mm-hmm.
But like New World didn't. It's gonna have to be the lore that gets me into like actually give a shit about a game. Like that's why Star Wars got me.
Yeah. I could agree. I think that's a really good point. What about you guys? What would get you to completely hop on a different MMORPG other than WoW? Because you guys you have to ask yourself this question. Am I ready to Fallout and Halo? That would be like real, like open world, massive multiplayer online experiences. That would be an incredible
Try out Fallout
universes.
76, okay?
No. I'm talking real. Okay, not bullshit. But if we're talking about swapping games from World of Warcraft, because we've all been playing World of Warcraft minimum, I would say most people in this chat, 5+
StarCraft,
years,
yeah.
10+ years. You would have to essentially give up all the time you sunk into WoW. If you're getting completely unaddicted to WoW and addicted to something else, like...
Well, now you're like
Man,
bringing up the
that's-
sunk cost fallacy of playing WoW. Yeah, definitely.
My point is I think that sort of thing plays an effect on somebody.
100%.
Yeah. Before, like, rather than just give up 20 years. Yeah, exactly. How many years have you guys played World of Warcraft? I'm obviously not straight. Everyone's taking breaks. But it's never you give up WoW. It's how long your next break is. How many years for you guys? Promises of unlimited waifu house simulators? That's fucking crazy. You're diabolical. Get water.
StarCraft could be cool. I think I could get into a StarCraft MMO. Diablo, wow, by the way, I love the lore of Sanctuary. Yeah, what Sky just said, it's a little bit on the too depressing side. Same reason why like a 40k MMO. While I do love the lore of 40k, it's like I dip into that for a little bit of time, and then I'm like, well, now I'm just sad, and then I gotta leave learning about 40k lore. Or like reading 40k books and shit. So that's not something you could stay in forever. Same thing with like Diablo. It's a little too grimdark for me. Little too grimdark. StarCraft could be cool though. StarCraft could do some nice shit. Cause it's got a little bit of like that 40k, but it's also got the Blizzard like
20 years,
goofiness.
16 years, 20 years, 19 years, 2005, 2008, 2021, the current 04, since December 04, 20 years, 18 years, 15 years. That's crazy. You guys are legends, man. Maybe they could build an MMO on Game of Thrones.
Westeros would be a cool world, but it's just
honestly, I don't know about you guys. I'm a big sucker for high fantasy. I need high fantasy, and I love other genres like sci-fi and stuff, but high fantasy for me it hits the nail on the head. I love mythological creatures. I love like orcs, goblins, elves, dwarves, dragons and magic and healers and priests and mage, wizard, rogue, bard. Like I'm addicted. I love it.
I don't think Blizzard would make. It's like if they were making an MMO, all that would do, and I think that's probably why they scrapped all of their other MMOs they were working on, and why they turned Overwatch into what it was instead of Project Titan or even Project Ghost. Why mess with your cash cow?
Yeah.
And let's be very clear, World of Warcraft is Blizzard's cash cow. It makes a lot of money every single year, and all they would do by making a new MMO is what?
Roman Liberty.
At best, split your player base in half to make the same. Like, you're spending a lot more money to make.
That's
maybe a little more.
It's like the NFL coming up with another football league. Why would you do that? There's no point to go into competition with yourself when you're the king of a development sort of genre. There's just no point. Why? Like, why would you want to do that?
But they've showed. Well, yeah, but that's also all under the like. It's still the same sub,
umbrella.
and also they don't have to pay a lot of money to develop that classic stuff.
You can make the argument it's already WoW versus Classic WoW. Yeah, but it's under the same umbrella. It's
Also, they had that
same
until
umbrella.
recently. That was only a team of like 5 people.
Star Wars: The Old Republic has awesome lore and cosmetics, including new update.
And I love, listen, I love SWOTOR.
Wait, what do you mean you can mix classes?
Well, because now if you pick,
I know you could do like a sniper sort of like bounty hunter. Like I know your weapon can
I think
be.
I think you could pick 2. I think. I could be wrong. I haven't played.
How does
the game
that
a
work,
lot.
Jab Runner? I'm just out of curiosity, more than anything.
My problem with SWOTOR is, while yes, they are making new content, they're not making new group content. Like they're not making new raids and flashpoints and like, you know.
Bring back 5-mans. I'm sick to death of Mythic Plus, and I get that it's a fun thing for a segment of players, and I don't want it removed. However, I'm sick to death of the go go go. Yeah, I hate that shit. I don't even need to finish this forum post. There's something that it leaves a giant pit in my stomach when I have to run Mythic Plus and I play for about 30 minutes, and I play anywhere between 30 minutes to like 2-3 hours, and nothing gets done. There's nothing worse on this planet than literally wasting your time, not getting keys done, breaking keys, and not getting loot. It is the worst shit ever. Like, and the whole mentality of speed, 1, 2, 3, go, 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 AoE, meta class, it's fucking lame. And this is coming from someone who can easily do the things I need to do to get any achievement I want, except for cutting edge. I just don't have the energy. It ruins the experience of a dungeon. It ruins the design of said dungeons in the future.
It's they've changed the way they design dungeons now, right? Because they have to design them with Mythic Plus in mind instead of designing them as,
I'll be honest.
as experiences.
I'll be honest. It's not even in mind. It's at the forefront center.
Oh, 100%. When they're making a dungeon, the first thing they're thinking about is, well, obviously the theme first, and then it's,
story.
okay, how is this going to work as a Mythic Plus?
Yeah, no. To me, absolute horse dog, donkey ass doo-doo. Does anyone remember running in Classic WoW Blackrock Depths for the first time? Can I get a show of hands? How many of you actually...
But it's not even just BRD, bro. Like, think of running any of those dungeons from vanilla, and even to an extent, like...
Necro Prime! Thank you so much, baby.
Thank you so much, dude.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
Even to extent, even like TBC dungeons 2, Wrath to an extent as well, but like those classic dungeons in particular, where
Thanks,
it
Liam.
was just almost all of them would be equivalent to what like a mega dungeon is today.
I don't know. I miss the sense of true experience. Even in TBC, like, say what you will, TBC, it still made running heroic dungeons a major event. Like, to me. Wrath of the Lich King, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was Dungeon Finder. I don't know. But the second Wrath of the Lich King came around, dungeons became so heartless to me and soulless.
You know why? Because I think they wanted them to be easy enough to get people the gear, easy enough to push people into the raids. I think Wrath is when they really wanted people to raid. Raid, we're making this content, get your ass in there.
Interesting.
So,
well, TBC Heroics, the problem with that is you're a little too reliant on your comp. Like, show me a group that can get through Heroic Blood Furnace without a Paladin tank and a mage. Listen,
I mean,
Blood
you can,
Furnace...
it's just-
No. You need a mage. You need Frost Novas during that room, during the Gauntlet room. You need it. It ain't gonna happen. That shit ain't gonna happen. Because you need a second to kite or slow to recover. They hit way too hard in that Blood Furnace room. This shit ain't gonna happen. And I'm talking tanks with full raiding gear. I remember doing it in full Justicar set on my prop paladin, getting fucking mollywopped. Yeah, I'm good. That place scares the shit out of me. I'm good. You get touched by those mobs, you're dead. Blood Furnace is brutal, boy. Brutal. Same for, not Ramparts. There's one more there. What's it called, Lance? Blood Furnace and,
oh,
Blackrock Fountain? No.
no.
Spire. It's the last one where Kargath is.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Guys, what's the dungeon with Kargath Blade Fist at the end in TBC, the heroic dungeon? Someone tell me, please. I forgot the name, but no, fucking rough. I want halls, Shattered Halls. I don't remember the name. I think it was Shattered Halls. No?
Wait,
Shattered Halls. Is that it?
No.
I don't remember. Someone help me. Blood Furnace.
Shattered Halls.
Yeah, Shattered Halls. Yeah. Shout out Kiko. Yeah.
Gentle Kraken. I want an MMO that actually remembers me. Every choice, every action shaping the world I leave behind. Like the concept of Guild Wars 2, New World, and EVE Online. New World. What does New World remember?
No, what do you mean? You don't remember like territory control and stuff? That shit's awesome.
Sure.
That shit was really cool. And I also, I had a dream the other night. Me and you were playing New World when it launched. But the fact that your faction like controlled parts of the map, to me, legendary for PvP and stuff like that. I still think if they implemented stuff like that into World of Warcraft, like Alliance or Horde faction controlled, in a way, sense zones, not like guild, but just faction controlled, I feel like PvP would get amped up substantially.
Maybe, but I think when you start adding a bunch of PvP things into these MMOs, time and time again, it like just makes the game more niche.
Think so?
The community of MMO players that like actually give a shit about that it's like taking an already pretty small player base and then you're catering to a small player base of that small player base already. And while it's cool and I like PvP, I don't think a ton of people do.
Nah, PvP is a dying breed. Are you kidding me?
In this genre, yeah, because a lot of people, if you want PvP, they're gonna go and play something that is like League,
a fucking shooter,
or a
Apex,
shooter, or something. Yeah, like let me just get in, get out, and that's it.
Yeah, I guess that's why arena rating is, arenas is a thing, because people just want their quick fix. I don't know. To me, when I like participate in PvP, I want it to be a massive thing. That's why I love running like epic battlegrounds. Like, I love giant battleground, giant map scenarios. Like, I love that. So, I don't know. Getting ganked was wild. Fuck. I like PvP with purpose, taking over objectives that matter. True. I don't like quick fix ADD PvP. I don't like it. I would, if there was like a solo shuffle sort of. Because here's the thing, I don't like retail PvP at all. Like, I'm just going to be honest, I hate it. There's nothing that can get me more involved in the PvP. Like, I'm hoping this time around, with all the class pruning and drastic changes, it gets better. But right now, current war within PvP, I fucking hate it. I think it's a 0 out of 10. Just because nothing feels meaningful. It's all just slop. PvP slop. 1 to 2 hour long AV was fun, and I hate PvP. I don't know. I love the idea of going into Alterac Valley, and that's why I still thought Warfronts could have been cool. Like, if it was actually
if they made it a PvP and not PvE.
Yeah. Like, I felt like the chances of Warfronts being big
I also
was
think
kind of cool.
PvP Islands could have been cooler.
You think so?
PvP Islands could have been much cooler than they were, too.
Isn't that kind of crazy? There isn't sort of, like, ship travel or in World of Warcraft at all? I don't know how they would do it.
That should be, like, the next thing. Now that housing's in, like, that should be...
ships and stuff.
Yeah, something like that should probably happen.
Where there's like PvP, open sea stuff. I don't know, man.
Zeppelins.
I don't know. Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm just the idiot consumer trying to spitball shit. Anyways, let's continue. I was reasonably difficult with 5-man dungeons back then. I want 5-man dungeons to be relevant. I really want to be able to choose which dungeon I run. I want to kill bosses and have them actually drop loot. True. I want to be able to CC. I want to be able to strategize. I want to be able to wipe on a boss without it ruining the entire run and be able to discuss it to how we can kill it the next time without a timer ticking down. I want the loot to be relevant without obsoleting heroic and mythic raid loot. The game is substantially more enjoyable when I can play with 4 other people and work together to overcome the dungeon. Yeah, I mean, that's why personally, I still think the best game modes ever for me, 10-man raids. I think it's perfect. There's no timer, no mythic plus bullshit, peak endgame loot, and then it's a low count team that just feels, it's perfect. It's the perfect size. I don't know about you guys, but when I was running Karazhan back in TBC, yeah, it was the most fun I'd have every single week. What's going on, Eternal? How are you? This post is for real. Yeah, this post is dead ass serious, Dusty. How are you, Eternal? Welcome back to the show. I want to go back to TBZ. You're probably right. 5-man heroics. Well, I'll have his chance soon. This guy might be onto something. No, they definitely are. This isn't a freak out. This guy's cooking right now. Like actual, like honestly, that's why I still think they should make just Mythic Zeros better. Like make them a weekly lockout, or like maybe even like a 3-day lockout or something, and make them guaranteed drop like, no, at least start off champion loot, and then as the season sort of progresses, you make it, champion 4 of 8, 8 of 8, and then maybe near the end of the
leave
season.
It champion, and then go get hero loot in raid.
Okay. I mean, I'll take fucking...
I will say it sucks that when you're doing hero raid, the gear is meaningless. For a lot of people, they're going to heroic raid, and like, if the gear drops, it's like,
I don't know about you. Normal raid is meaningless.
I mean, yeah.
By the time
sure.
I get into normal raiding, I already have full champion loot.
I mean, not for me.
Like, I at least, I mean, what? You got 4 or 5 bountiful keys from your keys right there.
Yeah.
You got any Mythic Zeros that you're already doing. What are we even talking about? Like, it's done. I don't even need a stitch of loot unless it's maybe a trinket. That's why me and Lance still say to this day, we do not like how gear is given in retail WoW. We don't like it at all because it like nothing feels meaningful.
Well,
Like,
it does suck that like raiding the lower difficulties, yeah, even early on in the season, like none of it matters. You're doing it just to get the kill. And I just like to raid. I like to be with the boys and girls in the group just freaking down in these bosses, right?
Yeah.
Blasting. But I think that
waiting for the damn vault every week.
yeah,
that's
waiting for the vault sucks. And I like the free piece of loot, so it's like I also don't want to get rid of it, but
yeah,
it'd be nice for raid loot to matter a little bit more. I don't know.
I agree. Retail WoW is esport. If you want what this guy is talking about, you need a different MMO. Shit. Probably right. I mean, you're not wrong about that. Honestly, the saving grace for me in retail WoW right now, I really love Delves. I love our community, and I'm addicted to the lore and the whole world of Warcraft, like actually like the Azeroth and everyone in it. And I would say just seeing how classes evolve in the future for me, that's always so much fun. I obviously raids, that goes without saying, but I don't really have an interest in Mythic Plus, really. After like a few weeks, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna go super speed this thing again.
I understand why the game is designed the way it is now.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that, Mythic Plus is in the game so that when you're done raiding, you have a reason to actually still play the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could, like Mega is saying in chat, like, go look at Mop right now. All people do is you raid, you log out, see you guys next week. And then the thing is, once you get to that point in the game, it's pretty easy to just be like, what if I just didn't show up to raid this week?
Mm-hmm.
Would it be the end of the world? So it's like, yeah, you gotta have the hamster wheel, and I get that. But then, like Kiko's saying, maybe. But then again, it's like, okay, well, you have to have the upgrade tracks.
How did Wrath of the Lich King do it? It was just normal and then heroic gear? Is that what it was? I forgot how the gearing system
There
worked.
were just higher item levels if you ran heroic gear. Or heroic raid.
Right?
Yeah.
It was like just one set of item level and then the other set, right? I believe. So like I know why they did the upgrade track.
But heroic didn't come until ICC. Right?
No, I thought there was heroic Nox Ramus, wasn't there? Yeah, there were heroic.
No, because Ulduar had hard modes and there was no heroic.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm an idiot then. I don't know. Coming from the guy who was 12, 11 during Wrath. Nax was just 1025.
Yeah, it was 10 and
that's what I
25.
mixed up. Yeah. Forgot that.
There was no
That
heroic.
Yeah, I remember doing
until
that.
ICC.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember, and I remember having substantially more fun in the 10-man raids with you every single week.
10-man rating. 10-man rating is just more fun.
Yo, 10-man rating is goated. 25-man rating sucks, bro. It's coming from the guy who has to lead it. Screw that. What a stressful
It's
headache.
actually 30-man.
I couldn't imagine doing 40-man raids and
leading 40-man
like in
raids.
Classic, because you know sometimes you got mandatory situations, like you gotta have 40 people here to get this thing going. Like you gotta prog it. Like 40-man raids are amazing, don't get me wrong, be online to just show up to. But when you're a part of like,
yeah, say that until you're leading.
Shit, I haven't led in 2 months. I mean, you're right, because that midnight announcement really
Took the wind out of the sails of this War Within thing.
the last season for me, sadly.
Yeah, just the idea of getting 40 people together in today's world is crazy. You're right, and there's a reason the hardest boss in Classic for those like vanilla guilds is the roster boss, man.
It is, absolutely.
Constantly, people are like, I watch and read stories of raid leaders in Anniversary right now. They're constantly
I crashed out on my warlocks being shitty on guard. That's diabolical. I did it back at content. It's hurting cat. Oh my god, you're crazy, Sniffle. You're crazy. I can't do it. I remember the headache it was, bro, because I was helping out for just a couple weeks because I was trying to get my guild to help me out with getting my hand to rag mats because I got it on a pallet and they gave it to me. But here's the thing, they only gave it to me because they didn't want the chore of doing it and doing the whole thing and getting the mats themselves. So it was almost like a curse they gave me. And they made me farm it out completely alone. They didn't give me a stitch of help. It was a fucking nightmare. But anyways, I tried helping them out and it was literally 2 weeks of me trying to help them gather people, either recruit or help. And it was just a nightmare.
Bro.
It was a nightmare. Imagine trying to do anything as like a non-content creator. Feel bad for you
Remember
guys.
TBC?
I feel bad. What do you mean? Every week we would pug like 5 people.
Bro, it was hard.
Possible. Bro, we already did it. Case closed. That's crazy. My guild had trouble getting 25 together in Wrath. Screw 40 people. Oh yeah, that was me and Lance every single week before
In TBC.
this latest blow up near Sod. We found it very easy to form groups.
Well, in last TBC, when Classic TBC came out, we weren't making content.
Oh,
We were just two little twerps.
I was a
And we were still the comeback kids,
I
by
was
the way.
a $1.30 then. Oh, $1.75 now. My guild had trouble. Yeah. No. I have my hand of
A doll.
a doll title, killing Vash and KT before they removed attunements.
That's awesome.
That's incredible. Absolutely insane. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's not waste any more time now. We got a couple more segments to go through. Let's get to the hot take debate.
All right, welcome to the Hot Take Debate, where each week we pull a spicy, outrageous World of Warcraft opinion, and Lance has to defend it no matter how bad it is. And me, I'll be on the other side, tearing it down and calling out the nonsense. At the end of the day, it's up to you, the viewer, to decide, was it actually facts or just pure nonsense? This is Hot Take Debate.
Boom, ladies and gentlemen, you guys know what time it is, man. Time for debate. Time to get into it. Discuss a really big topic for you guys. Go back and forth and see if we can come up with a common consensus on what we're feeling about this thing. So, Lance, you ready for this discussion? It's going to be a big one.
I literally don't remember what this is, and I don't remember my argument for it or anything at all. So let's do it natty, baby.
Let's get into
Let's do
it.
it.
Code. Debate topic of tonight is... Play the animation. Debate. Retail World of Warcraft isn't a true MMORPG anymore. I forgot the RPG part. It's definitely an MMO. I forgot to type RPG apparently because I'm a jackass, but
No, I think you just didn't have enough room there. We're going to go with that.
could have made the room.
Ah, we're going to go with that.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you guys about this question. I saw this post today. It was a YouTube short. It showed someone killing a mob back in Classic in 2004. Took like good amount of time. You guys know how long it takes. And it was just the background music playing, them walking around, and it really just highlighted the world and it really nailed it. And then they cut to retail World of Warcraft Mythic Plus, and it was just a zoom fest. Obviously, you're taking the best part of Classic, which is the early leveling, and you're taking the worst part of retail WoW, in my opinion, which is Mythic Plus Disaster Slogfest. So, of course, that's not a real good analogy, but you have to ask yourself this question: how did we get here today with MMORPGs? In particular, how do we get here today, like with World of Warcraft? You know, you gotta ask yourself that. We've come a very long way, and the game has changed drastically. So the question is, why? Why has World of Warcraft changed so drastically to the point where there are some aspects of it that just don't feel recognizable to a core, I guess, original MMORPG aspect?
Well,
What up, Trojan? How we doing? Good looking.
I'll start by saying this. What do you think's going to happen after 21 years of this thing going on? It's bound to have to change and evolve. It has to pull a little bit of like a Chris Jericho, right? You never know how this guy's going to evolve. Out of nowhere, maybe he puts on his scarf. He's putting names on a list, baby. But the game has to evolve. And to say it's not an RPG, an MMORPG anymore, because of what? Time to kill is different? Okay. Well, you have to have people over 21 years feel more powerful, right? If I was sitting here as a warrior still taking 3 seconds in between swings to gain rage, and I have to hear, not enough rage, not enough rage, not enough rage, over and over again, I'd be like, are we serious?
So you're saying that, of course, anything for 20 years straight is going to continue to power scale in a sense. Like, like things have to continuously being added over and over, or eventually it'll just get boring.
Feral Pixel brings up a good point. I don't care about the MMO part, honestly, but the loss of the RPG vibe feels bad. You really have to make an individual effort to make it feel like you're playing an RPG now. The vibes are off. I don't know. So, good point, but I'd argue to make it feel like a role-playing game. No, I would argue actually you have to put in effort to make it feel like an MMO and not like a solo player game. But it's still a role-playing game, right? Like you're still picking your class, you're still equipping this gear with stats, trying to optimize it, picking your talents, and you're still living this role, right? Like I'm still a shadow priest that's doing damage. That role is still there. It's not that the RPG is gone, but you do have to put in effort these days in order for it to feel like an actual MMO where you're dealing with real people, right? Because very easily you could just into LFD, do your dungeon, your heroic or whatever, or your weekly time walking, or you could pug a normal or heroic raid and not say one word to anyone. You know, to get the MMO feel out of it these days, now you have to do something like, and I'm sure a lot of people in our guild would feel like, man, War Within feels like a pretty cool MMORPG, right? But you have to put in the effort of joining a guild, joining Discord, talking with people, interacting, in order to make it feel like an actual massive MMO RPG.
Let's get into some of these comments here. It's went further into more solo... what is that word? I'm so sorry. I don't know how to pronounce that. Solofication?
Yeah.
Solofication, like the follower, dungeon, or story mode raids, you don't really have to be around others as much as before. Good point. You say that, but you know, again, you look at Classic and how the player base acts over there, and they'll defend these old mechanics to their grave and then go type in their credit card for the G2G money.
You ain't wrong.
You're definitely right about that too, Mega. I'm not even gonna lie. Every year we ask for more quality of life and new class toys. Eventually, it's too much and we get a pruning situation. Yeah, so it's exactly what's happening in Midnight World of Warcraft.
But there's nothing wrong with doing some pruning every once in a while, right? Like, but you have to you have to every expansion add something. Or I know for damn sure if they went into Midnight and they said, hey guys, your characters are going to be the exact same as War Within, we'd all be pissed off.
Absolutely.
Every single one of us would be pissed off.
I think we're all very happy they're taking a risk. Don't you want the developers to take a risk for Midnight WoW or a new expansion? I don't want a copy paste of what we've done before. We want something drastically changed, and they're making nuclear changes.
This is addition by subtraction. Midnight, that's exactly what Midnight is. It's addition by subtraction.
Yep.
They're still adding, but by taking away, and that's a good thing, guys.
Point being, every expansion brings creeping additions, especially quality of life, that push us further from classic purity. I think also, we have to remember, ladies and gentlemen, mindsets change as well. It's not just video games and developers and, you know, whatever. Of course, that changes and, you know, but trends, ideas, and sort of group consensus and feeling towards a certain thing change as well. For example, video games. Back then, it used to be all about the grind, all about the long haul. Fucking RuneScape was nuclear.
Still is.
Obviously, it's still huge, but you know my point. What I'm about to say is that it takes endless amount of time to do the most ridiculous shit in a game like that. People don't love that nowadays. You think a 16-year-old right now is playing RuneScape? Are you out of your mind?
For the most part, no.
They're absolutely not.
Solheim, what's up, buddy?
What up? Good looking. How we doing? What are you guys playing? A TBC? Yo, I'm going to be boosting Draenei Shaman.
They just announced Blood Elves and Draenei are able to be boosted.
Let's fucking go, Solheim. I'll see you there, buddy. Let me know what server you're on. Oh, wait. Are you EU? I think he's EU, right?
No, he's NA.
Is he NA?
You think a 16-year-old right now is playing WoW? No, I don't.
No, not at all.
And our stats on YouTube prove that we don't.
Me and Lance just checked the other day our analytics for people who watch us that are under 25 years old. Take a guess how many % of viewers watch our channel that are under 25 years old.
Also,
anyone want to take a guess?
This is not me calling anyone out, but on the WoW creator spectrum, we're some of the younger people. So you would think more younger people would watch us. 5%? That's cute. 5% is cute, guys. 5%.
It's 3.5%. 3.5% of people who watch us are under 25. So 1 to 25, 3.5%. 44% is, I think the number was 25 to 39? Or 44 or something? Something like that. That was 44% of our viewers. And then anywhere beyond that is the rest. But
hey,
let's just say
Sword FC, I'm one of those dad gamers too, baby.
Let's just say I think it's 19 or 18% that is 39 to 55. So there's more 40 or like 45 to 55 year olds watching us than 25 and under. Isn't that crazy?
They're actually, I think over 75 might be more even.
Probably. Shit, I can pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up. I don't want to show you guys how much millions I'm making though, so I have to hide it.
Actually, it might help. They might want to donate if they saw how much you make. You might want to leak that.
Oh,
yo, leak it, Scott. I'm kidding.
Audience.
By the way,
age and gender. Oh, there it is.
We actually have something
Here it
to
is,
announce.
ready?
That Blizzard sent us.
True. Here it is right here. You guys can't see anything, but let me go full. Oh god, it might play. It might share. Fuck, hold on. Let me make sure the animation's not playing. Guys.
All right, it's time for the full-on freakout.
Oh my god! Here it is right here. So here's the data. Ready? 18 to 24 is 4.3%. 25 to 34 is 40%. 35 to 44 is 35. So this bracket right here is the money line right here.
So it's 25 to 44, baby.
Malvenue. I'm 65 and a 4-time grandfather. What a legend.
Congratulations.
What? Speak not ill of over 50 gamer. No, not at all. Not at all, bro. Are you kidding? Not at all. I am, it's such a pleasure. You guys have no idea how cool it is for me to have people that are wiser than me, older and more experienced, to even consider hanging out with me and goofing off, it's such a pleasure that I'm able to entertain people like you. It is a pleasure of mine. No problem. I'll take that any day of the week. So thank you guys for hanging out with me and entertaining me. Because you think I want to hang out with some 25-year-old right now? Kids are fucking annoying.
Whoa! We'll talk about him now. Hey. You know, that 4.2...
You have no friend near 25. And if you do, you don't even look at him.
And if I do, I use
him. My face.
I use him to play football with.
You're welcome, kid. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So that's the stats, man. UK, look at the stats right here. Kiko, shout out to you, buddy. Thank you.
Aw, Kiko, thank you, bro.
What a legend. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. All right, now donate. I complimented you guys. Here, let me back up. Dude, I can't see my chat. Holy shit. Won't let me back out.
Come on.
Jesus. All right, I have to restart it. Hold on. Now would be a good time to show ads, I'm sure. What the fuck? That's crazy. YouTube's diabolical. I don't show ads during the stream. And they're freaking
crazy.
Trying to push me to show these ads right now. That's wild. Hold on.
I think now's a good time to show some of those.
It
fat
literally
ads
said
you
that.
got.
I think right now is a great time to show ads.
That's
I
insane.
don't, asshole. It's funny. Yo, what happened to the plunder storm, man? I don't know. A plunder storm's kind of cool. Merch vid. Oh shit. True. Merch break. Oh, come on. You guys are gonna sit here and tell me that's not a sick trailer. That shit is awesome. I freaking love watching that trailer. We got Star in there as well. Of course, Lance looking good. He's going.
That's crazy.
Lance is doing one of these.
Dude, I just did exactly what you told me to do, bro.
That shit is crazy. All jokes aside, ladies and gentlemen, we are actually taking down all of the merch that you guys see that we wear every single night. The one Lance is wearing, the one I'm wearing. It's all getting taken down in a week and a half. You will not be able to purchase it anymore. It is a limited edition,
but
limited
we will have
merch.
new things going up.
We will be figuring that out soon. But really quick, make sure if you guys are interested in merch at all, check out the site, man. If you want to hold off until next stream or the stream after, I am going to be making a discount code this upcoming week. I have to figure out, how to do that, what the percentages will be so we can, at least break even. But definitely check that guys out, man. I promise you guys won't be disappointed. We sold over 70 shirts of this last design. Absolutely insane. I think the record last time we did 43 of the Goblin design, or 48 or something. We sold out of that one, so we doubled up. So we have a little bit extra, but I'm going to be tossing that shit out. So if you guys are interested, check it out. There's a nice good bundle going on. It's going to be really, really cool. Crazy good stream for low viewer count. Wild to me. Yeah, bro, just, because we don't stream often. Thing. But,
listen, the stream is really, the show is, it's a guild show. Okay? It's a show meant for the guild. When are we getting the new shirts teased? Well,
we don't have new shirts coming.
We didn't say we had new shirts. And that's actually, that's insane.
That's weird of you to assume.
That's
anyways,
crazy.
Did we finish the debate? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, no, we
did
did enough.
What were we talking about again?
When are you getting guild guests?
World of Warcraft.
There's a couple of people that, the thing is,
I'm
for us to
scared to
do a
bring
guild
people
guest,
on
it
here.
has to be someone that we know is not going to do
crazy
or say
shit.
some crazy
I
shit.
brought guildies onto a stream before, and they go off, and I did it back in Wrath of the Lich King. Let's just say I was terrified of getting banned, and I had to reach out to YouTube and tell them, hey, I had a last stream where a situation happened. I want you to know I took it down, and that won't be happening again. I was literally scared. So, I'm very,
It means that they start saying
weary of
crazy things.
yeah, they'll say,
Just crazy.
yeah, I don't even want to even think about whatever. Anyways,
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't even want to say anything.
What the fuck? No, back then, no one good on Hived.
Well, listen, we were at that point we were brand new to this content creation
we only had
thing,
like
and
a couple thousand subs.
just everyone who wanted to be in the guild came on, and then we were a little bit naive, and it was like, oh,
Yeah, bring
let's just
everyone on.
let me
Yeah,
get in
no.
Discord and
That's
get in
not-
Discord with us.
Yeah, no. You guys also have to understand, this is literally 100% my livelihood. I cannot fuck around. Like think about it like this. I want to ask you guys this question. Would you bring a stranger from the internet to your workplace and have him hang out with you there? Is that comfortable for you? The answer is fuck no. Absolutely not. I don't know.
With that being said, there are a
like,
couple of people in the guild who are
no
not
way.
like strangers.
Like, no way. So, in a nice way, I'm not comfortable with it. This is literally my livelihood, top to bottom. Like, I pay for my home, my car, my groceries, my bills, the whole thing. Like, so I can't. Gotta be dangerous. Gotta be dangerous, in my opinion. Anyways, let's move on to one of our last segments, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a stroll down.
He said, "Shit, I wouldn't bring my mother to my job."
All right, let's take a quick stroll down memory lane where we revisit iconic moments from WoW, old YouTube gems, and the legendary clips that shaped the game we all fell in love with. Now, let's jump right into it.
Oh, that was a fast trailer. Did that end early, or am I an idiot? Holy. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, all right, let's take a trip down memory lane, man. Going through some old, like, traditional classic World of Warcraft videos that made us love WoW and just gave us hype. Sad man, thank you for the follow, appreciate the love. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Anyways, welcome to Memory Lane. Dive into older videos of World of Warcraft where we check it out, made us love World of Warcraft. Lance, are you ready for this one? What's this one about? Who is that on the bottom left? Does anyone know who that is on the bottom left?
Sky, I don't know what this video is at all.
Who is that on the bottom left? Does anyone know? Is that crazy? I don't know who this person is. I've never seen this guy before. What is that?
I think that's the guy who likes to gamble these days.
That's fucking...
What?
Yo, take it back, bro. He used to be the best. Take it back.
What?
Take it back. Scott, yo, you're mostly fish. Last time I wear a sleeveless shirt, I'm getting tried.
Isn't that the guy from the documentary on Netflix?
Jesus Christ. The Arcane Dream. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump into it. This one is called Big Numbers, Number One Men.
Hey, get this red! Dude, if this red wants to
So
follow me out,
loud.
he's gonna take.
Fuck, man, he wants another shot.
I'm MCS,
Do I-
I'm deep!
It's
Just
red.
kill!
Go.
Right there! 174k crit! That's how you kill! Dude, I swear we could have taken out the blue though, man! Give me a deep on the Broccoli 100 dome. Give me a deep. Right now, go!
Dude, you have to understand, 174k crit back then in MoP, that was like a
Is
third
that
of your
Mitch-
health.
Yes, that is Mitch Jones back.
Dude, that's
when he was
so
the
much
Arcane Dream.
fucking damage. What the hell?
Trying to top you. Oh my god.
It's easy, dude.
50k, 50k.
Alright, give me a deep, dude. Give me a deep, dude. Give
I'm
me a
just gonna
deep.
do it, dude. I see us the healer.
Oh,
Maybe you can kill him.
yes! It's so good crit, baby!
No shit.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Alright, let's go.
That's the guy who lost a tooth to Mizkif. That's insane, by the
If
way.
he gets out the priest, already comes out. I got word. We're good.
Got the Dragon Ball Z music in the
Trying to
back.
get his ward. I got his ward. I'm gonna clear him out of that. Clearing priest. I'm silent.
Let's go, priest, dude!
Yeah,
Okay.
feeling
Help me! Help me! Ah! Peace, bitch!
What a fucking idiot. Oh, the goat.
Archers, help! I can't disperse. I can't disperse. I can't disperse.
Kill him! What the
What a fucking fool.
What the fuck? How is this guy dead?
Yo, do you guys remember watching those streams of these two together, man? That shit used to be so much fun.
They were a great duo.
That shit used to be so much fun.
They really
or the
were.
falling out, whatever even happened, but
They really were a good
that
duo.
shit was so entertaining to watch, man. Like, holy crap. You gotta bring up the OG World of Roguecraft, true.
Those two.
In my opinion-
those were what made me start watching WoW streams.
In my opinion, when it was like soda poppin' and Mitch Jones back in like MoP, maybe slightly, before / around there in that area, That was like the golden age of WoW Twitch, in my opinion. Like, it was so much fun to just watch Twitch. I do not watch Twitch anymore. I don't watch people on Twitch. There's a bazillion ads. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. Faint with the gifted tier sub. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate the love, man.
No,
Thank you.
Faint continuing the gift sub that they got.
Oh, I don't know how that works. Thank you. Faint. Thank you for the prime. Thank you.
How is this guy dead?
Soda Poppin' kept me in the game 1 year.
Watch the shatter, big boy. He doesn't know what's hitting him, son. Hey,
Oh my god!
Fucking get out my level, motherfucker! Alright, make this
Yeah, dude,
shaman
I'm gonna
shit
get a
himself,
lock.
dude. Shit yourself, shaman.
Oh,
Deep on there.
shit, dude.
Deep
You
again.
shit
Deep
yourself?
again. Deep again.
Deep
Please.
again, dude.
Go.
I did, I
Kill
did,
me,
I did, I
kill
did.
me. Oh my god,
Yes.
what? Nova, give me a Nova.
Kill him.
Please.
Yes, 25k. Oh, yes.
Bomb.
Yes.
I love living bomb,
Oh,
dude.
my
Let's go, dude. Come on.
I'm putting a ring right here, dude. He can't run this way. He's stuck in the open.
Deep his ass.
Locked him.
Deep.
Locked him, dude. Deep.
Deep his ass.
Kill him.
So the reason he's yelling for a deep freeze, by the way, is because obviously as a mage you can talent into shatter, and back then you still had the old talent like tree where you could still expend points however you want. So you wouldn't go down full arcane, and you would spend some points into frost that would get you shatter. So you'd use deep freeze and get automatic crits and stuff, and it was crazy, super cheesy and not good at all. It was actually really bad, but he would somehow make it work by doing double mage comp, so he would do double deep freezes and just one-shot people. Ridiculous.
I'm Heart of the Wild. I'm killing the.
Alright, I'm on the mage now. I'm on the mage. Oh my god, no! I can't. Oh, you go. Okay. I'm on mage, dude. I'm getting this. Right there, dead. What the fuck? Go,
Man.
There we go.
he should die. Right
Oh,
here,
that's so much damage.
most damage world, dude. There it is.
Jesus.
I fucking had enough of that shit. You
Just do
see?
it every time.
Hitting mage now, hitting mage so fat on mage.
By the way, Kiko, that we were gonna do Swifty video tonight, or we swapped it for this.
Oh my god, mage is dead. I can demon. Mage is dead. So dead. Yeah, so dead right there. Boom, bitch. Yes. I got some icy veins chilling right now. My veins are flowing. Knees weak, arms are heavy, mom's spaghetti. Ice Lance 100. Oh my fuck, I just lit that guy a new asshole, man. His butthole is in pain. This druid butthole is about to just fall to flopping fucking. Wow! Hello?
What the fuck is wrong with him, bro?
Go, DDD.
Oh, they're in a 2v3.
He's dead. Dead.
Yo, if you actually kill this
He's
guy,
dead.
Here,
Alright,
alter.
thoroughly give him the D. Go. Giving him my dick, dude. My
What?
dick is fucking big. Wow, it's huge, dude. Holy shit, my dick is big.
Deep.
What?
He's dead. I'll kill him right here. Yeah, he's dead. Oh my god, he needs to shift. I'm pissed.
No!
Oh, he ran in the ring.
Steve,
Deep, dude, go.
He's dead.
Block.
300.
Boom, 220k crit.
I got like
Yo,
I'm aiming to
everything he says is deep, dick, big, ass, fucked. What the fuck? What is this vocabulary, bro? I guess that's just PvP vocabulary. Like, that's it. Those are the words that you need. Like the PvP like language starter pack right there. Like, that's
dude.
it.
Our guild
you,
played with a
Coon
few
Lord,
people
bitch
from
ass.
Liquid and Mana Forge a
Yeah.
couple of nights ago.
Yeah, man. They were telling me about it
Wait, is
like
that
last week too.
when you guys got AOTC?
PvP UI back then was fire.
Pussies, dude. Game's fucking
Yes,
over,
no.
boys.
Chip,
The game's over, boys. That's right. I won the game,
actually-
dude.
He actually died through this first with like 30%.
That's right. Give me 20
He was a
seconds. Give me
drainer?
20.
20 seconds.
No.
Okay.
Actually, it's 19 now. Actually,
they're
I
running.
can go. Yeah, I can go. Just silence. Go.
Sounds.
He's dead. Fuck.
Count 200 then.
Go,
200.
bam.
The week
Yes.
before you got
Nice,
AOTC?
really good.
Nice.
Let me deep. I'll kill the shaman. Let me deep.
Oh, you can get my wyvern. I forgot. Scatter, trap.
Doing it. He's so fucking dead, dude. Bam!
Fisting out.
Get on the priest. Go.
I'm
Deeping
trying, my
him.
friend.
Go.
Nice. Good. I'm
Yeah.
popping stacks, dude. I'm blood off silencing him and into fist.
These were the old days, Dasher.
Yes.
Spear, man.
Nice.
Go.
Dude, I sound some really short. It sounds some
You know what was good about mob PvP? It was like it was fast paced.
Oh my.
Yes, Max. It was fast paced enough to where it's like, you know, it's pretty fast paced, but it's also slow enough to where people can understand what the hell's going on.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's pretty much the end of this video. It's Just a couple more
couple more big numbers.
highlights, but let's go through the last memory lane really quick. Oh, the classic. The cheese. The big schnoz. The big ween.
Okay, guys, these eggs have given us a lot of trouble in the past. Does anybody need anything off this guy, or can we bypass him?
Look at their gear. They're all in like the 0.5 set. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Crazy, right?
Roy needs something from this guy.
Oh, he needs those devout shoulders. Isn't he a paladin?
Yeah, but that'll help him heal better. He'll have more mana.
Christ. Okay, well, what we'll do, I'll run in first, gather up all the eggs so we can kind of just, blast them all down with AoE. I will use Intimidating Shout to kind of scatter them so we don't have to fight a whole bunch of them at once. When my shout's done, I'll need Anthony to come in and drop his shout too, so we can keep them scattered and not have to fight too many. When his is done, Bass, of course, will need to run in and do the same thing. We're going to need Divine Intervention on our mages, so they can AE, so we can, of course, get them down fast, because we're bringing all these guys. I mean, we'll be in trouble if we don't take them down quick. I think it's a pretty good plan. We should be able to pull it off this time. What do you think, Abdul? Can you give me a number crunch real quick?
Yeah, give me a sec. I'm coming up with 32.33, repeating, of course, percentage of survival.
Oh, that's a lot better than we usually do.
Alright, thumbs up.
Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins! Oh my god, he just ran in. Save him!
Oh, geez, stick to the plan.
Oh, Jesus.
Why not just let him die? I love how he goes in and he runs through every single mob to pull too. Ready?
Yeah, Mary, I think it was. But still.
But still, it was legendary. But watch.
Let's go. Stick to the plan, Shove.
Stick to the plan.
Oh, gee.
Oh, my
Oh,
God,
fuck.
the-
Give me my intervention. Hurry up.
Here. Okay.
I can't move with my leg.
He's running into the eggs.
What the hell? I can't hear you. Oh my god.
The eggs keep spawning. More respawning.
I don't think you
Cross
can
Nova.
cast with that shit. Oh my god. Shout.
Get off.
I got it. Get off.
Come on,
Clear
Sam.
comms!
Oh my god.
Clear comms!
God damn it, Leroy.
God damn it.
I like how his spellbook stays open the whole time.
This is
I'm on
ridiculous.
it. So mass. I'm down. Forking down. God damn it. I got killed before I could remove
on
him.
this.
He's
God.
still running to go gather mobs.
Oh, Spiffy, res us.
Why do
Spiffy,
you
res
do
us.
this shit, Leroy?
I'm trying.
I'm trying.
Not my fault. Who's soul stoned?
We do have a soul stone up, don't we?
Anthony, you got soul stones?
Warlock.
We didn't get a soul stone out?
Oh god.
Yo, that's the typical raid night.
Great job, guys. For
What's
Christ's
up?
sake. Leroy, you were just stupid as hell.
Over there. At least I have chicken.
At least I have chicken's crazy. I don't even remember that. Yo, that's diabolical. That's absolutely insane. Yo, hearing him go, what do you mean we didn't get a soul stone out? That is literally life as a WoW raider every week. What are you talking about? And in Classic, you don't just spawn in the instance immediately. Bro, you gotta run a mile to get back. That is horrible. You gotta run as a ghost to the raid, then get to the entrance, and then run through the raid. Dude, that's 5-10 minutes right there. And then you have to rebuff, get everyone good to go, mana up. Oh my god. That's 10-15 minutes of work. Oh. God, what a nightmare.
Yeah, no.
At least I have chicken. That's crazy to say. I was at KFC and said it. 3 people laughed their butts off. Hope not to fall off the chain. Oh my god, true. Imagine. Jesus. And that was literally running. No flying ghost. Yeah, no. Literally running.
That's rough.
Jesus. I fell off the chain every time. Oh, God.
What a nightmare. What a nightmare.
That shit was hard. Man, honestly, there's not... that's obviously the most iconic, like, World of Warcraft video of all time. Like, obviously.
I mean, yeah.
It doesn't get bigger than that.
No, that video was like a cultural phenomenon.
Yeah, absolutely. He said 32.33, repeating, of course. He said, we're going to go in, he's going to Divine Intervention the mages, and they're going to AE, which is like Arcane Explosion. And, you know, we'll double fear a couple packs and then focus a few. They didn't do any of that. Stick to the plan. No one stuck to the plan. We didn't even get a Nova out.
I mean, it's probably all, like, it was probably staged, but for them to even think of that.
So fun.
And the shit that they say during it, like, to drum it up. You want to give me a percentage on that?
Yeah, it's
think,
awesome.
like,
it was awesome. Legendary.
We're all in a circle talking about the plan beforehand. Yeah, it was just genius thing to do.
Yeah, Kiko, I don't know why they said that. Weird with the DI thing, but one of the late night talk shows did a thing with that video. Jesus. DI stuns the target while making them invincible. Yeah, the sacrifice spell, right?
Yeah, Divine Intervention. It also makes you
dead.
Well, drops all your
makes
threat
them immune
and kills the bear.
Yeah, it's white protection. And then they didn't even try to do that. Damn, that was a good spell. Does that exist today? On your event? No. Damn. Be kind of cool to have. Man, a shit like that back then in Classic was just so cool to have. Like, what an iconic ability. Like,
yeah.
So damn cool. I don't know. Stuff like that is just epic to me.
That's the type. Still being.
Damn. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is literally everything top to bottom we have to offer for tonight. We spoke about everything. We went through every single segment we had in the tank. And it is about that time, sadly. Of course, we will be back Saturday night. Will we be back Saturday night? Is that what we're doing? Are we doing that?
Doing what?
We
like
are.
A show on Saturday?
I will be also making a discount code for the merch if you guys are interested to wait until then for this Saturday. And the next Wednesday, I believe. So you have 3 separate shows to get this code. I will be giving it out during those 3, like, I guess, show times. And bada bing, bada boom. Hopefully you guys get some, you know.
Mary, we're definitely never going to talk about religion or politics here.
Listen.
Also, Kiko, for the BlizzCon tickets, we extended the date for people to get their stories in.
True. After BlizzCon, true.
We have a little bit more time on that one. Check the announcement on Discord, Kiko.
But okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we got, man. I love you guys so much. God bless you. We will see you guys in the next one. We will see you Saturday. Much love, guys. Peace out. Peace, peace, peace.